Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. Got a haul for you guys, things that I bought during the Sephora sale, some new items and some backup items, and certain brands that had their own sale, and a couple of palettes that I wanted to showcase them here that I got in the beginning of the year. I didn't do a dedicated video on these palettes, so I thought let me go ahead and put it in this video. Because if you've been following me for a while, you know that I did our travel vlogs and that took like 2 months out of the beginning of the year. So I didn't do many makeup videos. So I thought let me go ahead and put these palettes in this video. And I'm wearing one of them right now. And a few of these products were suggestions from you guys. And I love getting suggestions from you guys. Love this platform that we're on. So before I get started, I want to let you know, you can probably already see it right now, that this eye is already watering. I can already see my concealer coming off. It's allergy season and this eye always gives me problems. It always waters and itches, and that type of itch that if you start itching, you can't stop. But right now it's just watering and I can't wait to get my allergy shot. So hopefully that could dry up. But gosh, during this time of the year, this eye and my nose just, I know, allergies here in North Texas. So let's go ahead and start with eyeshadow palettes, and I'm wearing one of them right now. It's by Pat McGrath and it's the Mothership 9 Utopian Dream palette. Now I did buy this one, I think when she had her 30% off sale. During Christmas or the end of the year, I can't remember. And again, I haven't had time to showcase this eyeshadow palette for you guys, but hopefully in this video and in the future, I will use this palette more. But this is not new. Again, this is the Mothership 9. I believe she's at number 10. And she also came out with her Luxe Quad and the mini palette with 6 shadows. Didn't pick up any of those during the Sephora sale, but I picked up this one during the Pat McGrath 30% off. And this is a pretty palette, I have to say. And I would say that there are a lot of rosy tones in this palette, especially with the 3 matte shades that are in here. And the deepest one does have a little bit of a rosy undertone. And the metallics in here, I mean, they are Pat McGrath. The bronzy shade that I have on my lids, it is a pretty bronze and it is kind of smoothing, which is kind of shocking for me because some of Pat McGrath's eyeshadow, the metallics can be a little chunky, but this one's very pretty. And the 4 shades that are at the end here, the astral shades. On the first time I tried this palette, I did use this trichrome that has, you know, really pretty shift to it. It does have like a rose gold shift to it with a little bit of an orange or a coral is what I see. But this one is a pretty shade and I wish I had a video of the look that I use with that shade. And this beautiful kind of like a lilac shade with a hint of blue, kind of like a mermaid shade is what I would describe it. That one's very pretty. I didn't use this one, but this is something that I would like to try all over my lid. That would be wow. But let me know down below if you want me to do a dedicated video with this palette, because I would really like to use this one. Now the other palette that I bought is by Too Faced and it's the Born This Way Sunset Strip palette. I love the Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. It's one of my favorite palettes that's kind of like my go-to. It has all the neutral shades in there that I love. But I saw this one, I think it was in Sephora during maybe after Christmas, where this palette was half off. So I thought, let me go ahead and grab this one because it's back to its original price of $52. So this one, I would say it's a little bit more on the rosier tones than the Natural Nudes palette. And I like how they format the palette where the bigger pans are the mattes and the smaller ones are the metallics. And since I saw that this was 50% off, I had to pick up this palette. But I like these metallic shades here. Look at those. Very pretty. I want to use that one all over my lid. Let's move on to foundation, and many of y'all suggested this foundation that I need to try and finally picked it up during the Sephora sale. And it's the Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm wearing it right now and I have to say that it's quite pretty. Now the shade that I picked up is Syracuse, which is MD1 and it's for medium to medium deep with warm undertones. Now I am more neutral, so this is a little bit more of a warmer, you know, undertone for me. And the next neutral shade that was there, it was 3 shades darker. So it's going to be too dark for me. So I went with the warmer undertone and I don't know, what do you think guys? It does look a little, you know, a little warm, but I know in the summertime I will get darker and maybe warmer. And I did set it with powder. It's the Hourglass Veil setting powder. But I have to say it looks very nice on my skin. And I think with the warmness of it, it's probably not that bad, but I'll play around with this foundation. But so far, it's looking really pretty. So I can see why many of y'all had suggested me to try this foundation, and so far so good. And again, it's in the shade Syracuse. Now I did pick up another foundation, and I bought this one when Camera Ready Cosmetics had their sale. I bought it at the same time when I bought the Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. And I did a video on that eyeshadow palette and link it down below for you guys. But I've always wanted to try this 5-part series favorites palette, and it's by RCMA. As you can see, it is a cream foundation and it comes in 5 different shades, and you could use it for a concealer, foundation, contour, or highlighter. And what I did is I used it as a concealer. I tried the very first shade first, but I think it's just a little too light. Then I went in with the second shade and I applied that in the inner and outer corner of underneath my eyes. And then I went in with the third shade and just kind of placed that in the center underneath my eyes and just blend it all together. And so far it's looking really good, except for this eye. Of course, it's already come off right there in the inner corner. Also with my eyeshadows, look at that. But I like the idea that you can kind of mix and match your foundation shade, concealer shade, highlighting shade, contour shade. And it's very nice to travel with. It does come in this little plastic case, but there are 6 different palettes in this foundation palette. And this shade is called Shinto. And they describe it as a beautiful collection of clean and radiant light to medium tones with slightly yellow undertones. So I'm really curious to see how this will work as a foundation, because I could probably mix these 2 shades together. I'm not a makeup artist. I know a real makeup artist will know which shades to use for foundation, highlight, concealer, contour, what have you. But so far as a concealer, especially on this side, I have to go on this side, it's not bad. Now I have a lot of products from Rare Beauty. I finally picked up the contour stick because it's always been sold out, but finally got it in the shade Always Sunny. Now I have to say it may be a little light. Probably should have gotten a shade darker. Now I did see that she did come out with deeper shades, so maybe I might exchange it for a deeper shade. But I like that it's a stick and it's very creamy, very easy to apply. I think the shade may be a little light. Let me swatch it for you guys. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I need to play around with it some more because the foundation is a little bit warmer and this one's a little bit on the warmer side as well. But I'm not seeing it too much on my cheeks here. But I'll try it with a lighter foundation, and if not, I could always exchange it for one of her new deeper shades. Now she also came out with 2 new liquid blush shades, and I did pick up one of them, and it's what I'm wearing right now, and it's Virtue. And she describes this as a beige peach. And it is a pretty shade and it is very pigmented. And how I like to apply it is just apply a little bit in the back of my hand, get a brush and dip it in, and then apply it to my cheeks. And it is pigmented. I mean, another thing that I picked up from Rare Beauty, it's her mascara, and a couple of y'all mentioned that this is a really good mascara. So again, it's always sold out, but finally I was able to pick this one up, and it's what I'm wearing right now. I am wearing 3 coats of it, and you can see me applying. This is 1 coat, and then 2 coats, and then 3 coats just on one eye. I don't see any clumping with this mascara. I don't see any flaking so far, but it is giving me the length. And I need to try it many times because this is the first time that I've tried it. And my thinking is the first time that I do try a mascara, I have to try it several times to make sure that the product is on the spoolie. But this is what the spoolie looks like. Really do like a thick spoolie for my mascara. And so far, it's not bad. And the last thing that I did pick up from Rare Beauty, I don't know what happened with me while I was at the store, but I picked up, let's see here, 7 of her 8 shades in the lip oil. It was on the last day of the sale. I was at the store and they had it right there because it's always sold out online. And so I pick these up. I know. Now I like to do a dedicated video with these lip oils because I've seen that they do stain. So I want to do swatches, you know, maybe like after an hour or 2 so we can really see what the color looks like. Because I've seen videos where to me it just looks similar. When you put a new shade on top of the stain, it just looks similar to me. So I don't know if that'll work if I try it that way, but I would like to do a dedicated video with these lip oils. And you can see, yeah, 7 of them. This is the shades that I got. So the shade that I get was Serenity, Happy, Joy, Delight, Hope, Honesty, and Affection. The one that I didn't get was Wonder. Now this is 2 days after the sale and they're back in stock. Or at least 1, 2, 3, 4 shades are back in stock. Half of them are back in stock. And the other half are still sold out. It's funny how 2 days after the sale, they're back in stock. At least half of them. Okay. We won't go there. But yeah, I will do a dedicated video with these lip oils by Rare Beauty. I did pick up a mask by Tata Harper. This is the resurfacing mask. Do love her mask, and this is the first time that I've tried her resurfacing mask. I have tried the hydrating floral mask, love that one. I still have a little bit left, so I didn't want to pick it up because Tata Harper is expensive. And I've also tried the clarifying mask. So this time I wanted to try the resurfacing mask, and let's read what this does. So this has a natural BHA from white willow bark extract, which is great if you have acne prone skin. And that will exfoliate and minimize the look of pores. Also has pomegranate enzymes, which sloughs off the dead skin cells, and pink clay, which absorbs oils and buildup. Since I do have combo oily skin, yeah, I wanted to try this mask. Probably should have tried it this morning, but it didn't dawn on me to try that. Now you do get a small jar, 1 ounce of product in here, and this is $68. I know, it's expensive. And this one is a backup. It's by Fresh, and it's the Sugar Lip Treatment. Now this one is in the original color. It's no color at all. Just something to put on my lips while I apply my skincare. But this is what it looks like. It's clear, and I do like the feeling of this on my lips. Let's go back to makeup, and I was trying to find an eyebrow pencil, just something different from Benefit, ABH, or the one that I've been using now for almost a year. It hasn't even finished yet. It's by Chantecaille. That one had more of a slant tip, but I wanted something more of a, pencil thin tip. So I asked at Sephora, and they all said that the Sephora brand eyebrow pencil is good. So I went and picked this one up. This one's in the shade medium brown, and that's what it looks like there. It's what I have on my brows right now, and I'm not the best at applying things for my brows. No, I'm not quite sure yet about this brow pencil because it just looks, I don't know. I have to play with it some more. It also comes with a spoolie on the other end. And another thing that I've been looking for is a liquid eyeliner pen. I've been using the one by Tom Ford, and I love that pen. I love that pen. It is expensive, but I just wanted to see if I could find something a little bit cheaper. And then I saw this one. It's by Makeup by Mario, and it's the Master Mattes liquid eyeliner pen. I do like the felt tip here. Hope you can see that. It's not very stiff, and it's not very loose, if you know what I mean. And there's one swipe of that. And it is a nice deep black shade. And it's what I'm using right now. You can see me applying it. And what I do like about it is that you can kind of place it against the outer corner of the eye and just kind of mark it to kind of help you make that wing. Not the best at making wings, but this one does help with that. Now the one by Tom Ford, I can do that with that pen too, but this one's not bad. It doesn't bleed into, my textured lids here. It dries down pretty quick. Doesn't feel heavy on my lids, but so far, kind of liking it. We'll see how long this one will last, because the one by Tom Ford, that one could last me over 6 months. And I use it almost every time I apply makeup because I gotta have that black eyeliner there on the top lash line. Now this product is a backup from my husband. It's the Hydrating Hair Balm by IGK, and it's called Mistress. The one time he could use a mistress. I know that's a running joke here that we have at our house, but I believe this is like his 3rd tube of it, so he just finished it and he asked me to buy more, and luckily Sephora carries it, so I was able to get 20% off of it. Now this hair product is a backup from me. It's by Briogeo, and it's the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. I love this. Love this for my scalp. This one helped with my itchy scalp. Now this one's the backup, and this is the one that I'm using right now. So you can see that it comes in this kind of like a dark gray serum. And what I'll do is just probably not even use this much, probably 2/3 of this. Apply it to my fingertips and just massage it in my damp scalp. And I have to tell you that this really did help with my itchy scalp. And I use this one probably about once or twice a week. In the beginning, I was using it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, but now I've got other, scalp serums that I'm using, the one by Sisley Paris and the one by Guerlain. So I kind of rotate through those. But this one really did help with the itchiness. So I had to pick up a backup of that. On Instagram, I follow this account, Fields Beauty. I hope I'm saying it right. But she was showcasing this by First Aid Beauty. It's the Bump Eraser Body Scrub. So I thought, okay, I want to try this one. So I picked up the large size that they have. Let's see here, 8 ounces of product in here. And I hope that this will help calm the bumps on our arms and legs. So this body scrub uses glycolic and lactic acids to help resurface the skin's top layer. And it has pumice buffing beads to physically exfoliate. Okay. So it just says apply this product to wet skin, gently massage, and not intended for facial use. Okay. So I can't wait to try this product here, and I'll let you know if I liked it or not. and if it did, remove those bumps on my arms and legs. Hourglass was having their 20% off right before Sephora did theirs, so I picked up a couple of backup products and a lipstick shade. But let's talk about the backup product. Got a backup of my favorite eyeshadow primer because I'm almost finished with this one. Picked up a backup of one of my favorite mascaras. It's the Unlocked mascara. I already have one open, so I thought I might let you see what the spoolie looks on this one. I just love the Christmas tree shape here. This one does give my lashes length. Doesn't really give it too much thickness or volume to me. I always like to double up mascara, and this one works great as a base, or even by itself too. So yeah, I had to pick up a backup of that. And the new product that I picked up were their new satin cream lipsticks. I only picked up one, and it's what I'm wearing right now. And this is in the shade 310 Sahara. And I do like this color, and they describe it as a warm sienna. And I have to say that it's staying on pretty good. Had it on for, I guess, almost an hour. So let me just apply a little bit more, because I also have a lip gloss on top that I'll talk about next. But it's very nice on the lips. It's very creamy. It's not thick. It's not, you know, emphasizing my wrinkly lips. So far, I kind of like the formula. So I may pick up more when they have another sale, because this one's not bad. Really do like the feeling of it on my lips. Now, I did pick up another Hourglass product. Hourglass came out with this limited edition, the ambient lighting palette. I believe it's called Diffused Rose. It's from Suffrages, and I already ordered it, but of course, this time it's taking a little bit longer for it to ship here. I thought it'd be here by now, but I think it's going to be here another 3 or 4 days. Of course, the Suku order that I placed came in like within 3 or 4 days. Now it's taken a week. But hopefully when that comes in, I'll do a dedicated video on that ambient lighting palette. Now the last things that I'd like to show you, one of y'all did mention that I needed to try this brand Fitglow Beauty, especially their lip serum. So of course I had to try it. And I also picked up a couple other things too. But I did pick up their lip coloring serum, and it is expensive, but when I signed up, I was able to get 20% off. This one does cost $42, but it is very comfortable on the lips. Now the shade that I picked up was Beach Glow. It's very pretty. Let me just apply a little bit more, and it smells very good. Feels very comfortable on the lips. It's not thick. It doesn't give those strings, you know, when you move your mouth. But let's read about this product. So this is an award-winning all-natural lip serum formula made with skin-nourishing ingredients. It's a plant-based gloss serum that gently plumps without irritation. Contains organic pomegranate plant sterols, beet extract, vegetable collagen, and antioxidants to improve the lip structure, diminish look of fine lines, and leave lips full and soft. You know, I don't feel any of the coolness like the lip plumping gloss from Dior. I don't feel, you know, those needles or anything like that. It feels very nice on the lips, and it's very pretty. Goes well with that lipstick from Hourglass, doesn't it? I also picked up the mini lip serum trio here. I figured this would be a nice way to try different shades without getting it in the full size. Now, the 3 shades that are in here are Night, Live, and Gleam. And I have to say that it is very comfortable on the lips. It does give me that nice shine there too. And the last thing that I picked up from Fitglow Beauty is their mascara. Let me find out the name of it. It's called the Good Lash Mascara. This is what the tube looks like, and the spoolie, it's quite different. So I hope you can see that. It does have that arch on one side, and it's just a regular spoolie on the other side. So I thought that was interesting, so I can't wait to try this mascara. And they also put in some samples in here, because I love samples. Because it's a good way to try other products in this brand, Fitglow Beauty. And what did we get? The Cloud Ceramide Balm. Okay. And this one's the Vitamin Detox Cleanser. And this looks like another lip gloss. Oh, but this is the Night Lip Serum. Oh, okay. Glad I got a little sample of that. So I can't wait to try these samples here from Fitglow Beauty. So thank y'all so much for your suggestions. Please keep it coming too. Well, all right, you guys, these are the products that I got in my, I guess you could say, spring haul. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this, especially the Rare Beauty lip oil and maybe eyeshadow palettes and updates on some of these products. So I hope you do that. And hopefully in the next videos, my eyes won't be so watery and so sketchy. Look at that. I know that's bad. But anywho, again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope that y'all all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.